Long ago, before George Washington became the first president of the United States, he was just a young boy living on a farm. George's father worked hard to take care of their land, and George always wanted to help. One day, George's father gave him a special gift.
George, this is your very own axe.
George's eyes lit up. He was excited to use it. His father smiled and handed the axe to him.
You are growing up, but remember, this axe is a tool, not a toy.
George nodded seriously, but inside he was excited to try the axe. He grabbed it tightly and ran off into the yard, looking for something to chop. In the yard, George saw a beautiful cherry tree. It was tall and full of ripe, red cherries. George thought, I can try my axe on this tree. So, he raised the axe and swung it hard. Whack! The axe hit the tree, and with a few more swings, the tree began to fall. Later that day, George's father came back home. He saw the cherry tree lying on the ground.
Who cut down my cherry tree?
George heard his father. His heart pounded. He knew he had made a mistake, but George didn't want to lie. He knew he had to be honest. Slowly, George walked up to his father. He looked down at the ground and said,
Father, I cannot tell a lie. I chopped down the tree.
George's father looked at him, his face still serious. But instead of staying angry, he knelt down to George's level.
George, do you know how important that tree was to me?
I didn't mean to chop it down. I just wanted to try my new axe.
His father sighed and looked at George with softer eyes.
You made a mistake, but you were brave enough to tell the truth. Honesty is worth more than a tree. I'm proud of you for being honest.
George smiled back, feeling relieved. He understood the power of telling the truth. His story about young George Washington teaches us that honesty is always the best choice. Even if you make a mistake, being truthful will earn you respect and forgiveness.